This is the Iowa Weather Report for Saturday, October 26, 2013. Now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have some energy moving through the Great Lakes with another frontal system coming down. Only bring a cloud or two to the state today, but the winds will be coming out of the north and west, and that'll drop the temperatures down into the 40s to lower 50s across the state. It'll still be mainly sunny, but the wind will not be coming out of the southwest. It'll be from the north and west. Any rain or snow will be off to our north and east. But as you can see, there'll be another system coming through, or coming down into the northern Rockies. It'll still be in the Canadian Rockies of Alberta and British Columbia here on Sunday. The winds here will be switching back to the southwest, bumping the temperatures to the 50s and 60s, but those temperatures will be lowered slightly here Monday. 1036 millibar high is going to be trying to nose in from the northwest. That's kicking the system to our west, to our south. Then it begins to lift up in two pieces. One piece here comes in late Monday into Tuesday with a little bit of scattered rain shower activity. But that low pressure center over Colorado and Wyoming, that'll kick out here on Wednesday. And that's where we could see some heavier rain. Maybe a rumble of thunder, better chances of that further to our south. Otherwise, the low pressure center will move across the state late Wednesday into early on Thursday. At Thursday at 1 p.m., it'll be over Lake Superior with some backwash rain showers. Now, the Euro is a little slower, so we could see showers even into Friday here. Even though the GFS has the low way to the northeast, the Euro has been about 18 to 24 hours slower, so we can't really rule out the possibility of a shower, and even the GFS has a little bit painted in the eastern counties. A week from today, next Saturday, you can see there's that trough axis to our east with the trough there, a ridge over the Rockies and High Plains, and another trough axis moving onto the Pacific coast. We have a northwesterly flow around here, keeping the temperatures roughly between about 47 in the northeast to about 57 south and west, as it looks like the winds will be turning around to the south and west and beginning to warm into November. Speaking of the warming into November, we head to November 6th. We have a bit of a wavy pattern, a bit of energy moving through the eastern Great Lakes, another piece moving into the northwestern California coast, 588 ridge over the Gulf. And that will have one system departing the area, cold air coming down, not relatively horribly cold air, but cold air for, well, standard, probably highs around 40 to 50 degrees, roughly speaking. And then at the end of the forecast, on November the 10th, some energy in New England, more or less zonal across most of the rest of the country, a little bit of a wavy pattern, but this pattern does not signify cold air, but it does signify more slightly above normal air. Winds out of the south, a little bit of rain and snow to our north. Maybe temperatures, if this is to be right, maybe in the 50s or so. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening, there's that system moving through the Great Lakes with a little bit of activity there. A few high and mid-level clouds to our southwest, some over the Florida Panhandle, and elsewhere fairly quiet. Talking about the watch warning map, it's cold. Frost and freeze advisories from Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, pretty much the entire southeast is painted in blue. Montana under a winter storm watch for that system we saw Sunday. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing any rainfall or precipitation amounts could be in the order of about 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch, and there could be a little bit more even after this time period.